Hi, it's Patsy and I'm going to try this again. I sat here and recorded or thought I was recording this and I hadn't pressed the record. So I'm going to try again. So hopefully this time it's recording, and I'm come on to show you some new decks that I've got to bring into my collection. Whether or not they'll stay, we'll see how over the next few weeks and I'm working with them. But the first one that I'm going to show you is this one, Between the Worlds, and this is a shadow casting with bone and curio oracle cards by Monica Badersky. It comes in one of the flip boxes. It says on the back, Between the Worlds is a unique 46 symbol oracle deck created by the author from a mix of her two favourite divination systems, cartomancy and bone and curio casting. I do have a Shadowlands Tarot and her Lenormand as well, so I thought I would get this deck. So it's got a good chunky book and it's a nice little book. It goes into quite in depth. It's got a content, so you know exactly where you're going to. On each card you get a colour image, you get the keywords, then you get a little bit of a write-up. It's a bit of like a little story. Then you get about the item, and then you get the message, an upright advice and a reversed. And then I like to the end, you get a reflection for each card, which you can journal with. Like, what was something you wished for that came true? How did you feel? Do you wish for yourself as well as for others? So it kind of prompts you into asking yourself questions, which I quite liked. So the cards are a little pocket size, and because it's red feather, it's a good cardstock, and it's a matte cardstock as well. It's not at all glossy. I believe these are all curios and that from her own collection that she's painted, and she does go into the book about how she's found these and how they've got into a collection, etc. But it's an unusual little deck. I've used it a few times and I am enjoying it. Something a bit different, but yeah, I like that. I think that one will be staying. I've had that probably the longest out of all of these, and I have enjoyed using that. So that is Between the Worlds. So the next one is the newest out of what I've got here, and this only come a few days ago. It's the Earth Bone Oracle, and this is a rock pool and it's Syrian Shadow. Honor the concepts of rebirth and transformation. The haunting yet alluring oracle is tailored to help readers grow and heal spiritually. The mysterious illustrations of schools combined with nature reflect the changing seasons and the cycle of life. With a strong emphasis on nature's duality, the messages are about transformation and achieving the ideal balance between dark and light elements. These cards can help you establish a connection with your guides, reveal the shadow, and assist with a transformative and empowering journey. So you get a little book, nice little book. You get a colour image, and then what you get for each card, and there's an affirmation for each card as well. I believe this, from what I read in the book, was a indie deck. What is come to mass market. This is relatively new out. I believe it only come out early this month or the end of last month. There's the backs, gorgeous backs, and this beautiful teal blue edging. The cardstock is lovely. The only thing that when I did get this, I had to kind of do this with most of the cards because they kind of had a bit of a stick to them, but nothing too bad. So you get keywords on every card. So with this one, we've got the key, inner calling, clarity and intention. So they have all got the name, the title at the top, and then at the bottom you do get some keywords to work with. I've been going to the book as well to read what the write-up in the book is, and the book's really well written as well. I'm really enjoying the messages from the book. These are not in order because I have been using them and I have loved using this deck. It is such a nice deck. That is gorgeous. I love this teal blue colouring. The questions I've asked and the messages I've received as answers have been spot on and very thought-provoking. And yeah, this will definitely be staying in my collection. It is such a lovely deck. There is walkthroughs of this out there. I know Simon over at the Hermes Cave done one. But yeah, it's lovely. I'm really enjoying that. So that is the Earth and Bone Oracle by Syrian Shadow by Rockpool. So the next one that I'm going to show you is another oracle, and this one is the Flower Magic Oracle cards by Rachel Peterson and Kate Osborne. Rachel Peterson is a YouTuber. She's also on Facebook. She has groups on Facebook. I knew that she had written books. She's a witch, kitchen witch mainly, I think. That's what her group is on Facebook. And she's written a lot of books, but she's also done this oracle, which I didn't realise. That's the backs. They are a shiny cardstock. We've got this gold edging. Like I said, they are a shiny cardstock, but they are beautiful. You get the name of the flower, and then you get a keyword. The write-up in the books are good as well. You get a message, and then she tells you about the flower and the healing elements of the flower, which is just what I was looking for. So, excuse me. Yeah, I'm really enjoying this. This will definitely be one that will be staying in my collection as a learning oracle, really, to learn more about the flowers that it's showing. I love plants, herbs, flowers. It's something that's always been an interest of mine. And I haven't got any oracles that go into the flowers and what have you. Whoops. So yeah, so that is that one. So it's the Flower Magic Oracle, and that's by Rachel Peterson, designed by Kate Osborne. So the next one is another oracle, and this one is the Chinese 5 Elements Oracle. Illustrations by Candy Soon, and Vicky Iskander is the one who created this deck. On the back it says, what if you could access spiritual guidance from an oracle designed to open a portal to the wisdom of the Tao and the profoundly healing world of Chinese astrology. These stunningly designed cards feature 60 possible combinations of pillars of the 10 heavenly stems that represent the yin and yang qualities of the 5 elements: wood, fire, earth, metal and water, and the 12 earthly branches, animal signs of Chinese astrology. They offer modern interpretation grounded in a traditional theories of Chinese metaphysics and provide insights into the past, present and future. Use the Chinese 5 Elements Oracle to connect to the divine and gain a deeper understanding of the Tao. Chinese astrology has always been interesting to me. I've always liked to read on Chinese astrology. The front has got a contents, so you can go straight to the card, and it's broke up into wisdom and communication cards, wood, rat cycle, intuition and inner knowing cards, wood, dog cycle, mind, body and spirit card, wood, monkey cycle, love and joy cards, wood, horse cycle, power and authority cards, wood, dragon cycle, then growth and expansion cards, wood, tiger cycle. So you get an introduction, you get a brief background about the elements, a modern and energetic take on Chinese metaphysics, and about the oracle. You get about the yin and yang nature of the pillars of divine support. So you get quite a lot of information till you get to the cards. You get some spreads, you get quite a few spreads actually. And then you get to the cards about a third way into the book. So you get all this kind of information first. So it's a good book. I've used this a few times. Oh, I'm falling out. I've used this a few times and I'm really enjoying it. I think this one will be staying in my collection as well. That's the backs. I'm just trying to see if it tells me who is the... No, it doesn't say who is the... It just says printed in Turkey. So I'm not sure who the publisher is. It's a matte cardstock. This is not in order because I've been using it. So you do get like that one, the wood rat, then you get aligned with your purpose. So you get a brief quote thingy underneath. Water dog, play with the waves. Earth horse, stir in the cauldron. Water rabbit, the sweetness of quiet love. But yeah, it's a lovely little deck. I enjoy the artwork, and I enjoy reading the book. The book is quite in depth with your message. Return to your centre is the earth sheep. But yeah, it's something a little bit different. It wasn't inexpensive. I think I only paid probably about £16 in English pounds. It wasn't dear at all. And I'm really enjoying this. It's something different. It's a different kind of deck for my collection. And like I said, I am fascinated with Chinese astrology. Gorgeous earth dog. Metal snake. So I thought I'd give this a go. And yeah, I'm really enjoying it. I mean, if you wanted a full walkthrough of this, you know, just let me know. But it is, I'm sure there's some on YouTube. I haven't seen any, but I haven't really looked, but I'm sure there probably is some. So that's the Chinese 5 elements. Now, the next two are tarots. This first one I'm going to show you, it's one I've been known about for a long time. And I eventually went ahead and got it. I'm not sure it's going to stay in my collection because I'm not sure what I think about it. But I thought I'd give it a go because I was looking for something a bit different. Now I'm disappointed in the box. It's very loose. It doesn't even, it just comes off so easily. So the box is a bit of a disappointment. And it's the Margaret Peterson Tarot, AGM Urania. The book is quite flimsy. Not an awful lot in there. It's no pictures or anything, it's just writing. I've not really read it. I'll have to read it. That's the backs. They're quite chunky cards. Now this is completely different to what I would usually have. The cardstock is quite thin, but not too bad. Completely different to what I've had. I love some of them. I mean, like these ones. Excuse me. Dry throat. So I love them sort. These ones I'm a little bit more, I'm not sure. I said it won't be in order because I have been looking at them. This is a 10 of cups, Ace of flames, Ace of feathers. There is name changes. So like I said, some of the images I really like, and I can kind of go into that image and kind of intuitively kind of get a message. But then there's others what don't really do a lot for me. So I don't know. We will see. I've not really done any major reading with this. It's just basically just been looking through them and pulling the odd card out and seeing what I think. So I shall work with it for a little while and see how I get on. And if it's not for me, then I'll pass it on. But I wanted to try it. It was between this one and the Marielle, to be honest. And if this doesn't work out, then I will probably try the Marielle. I'm going to give this one a go first because, like I said, it's something I've wanted to try. And some of the cards I love, and just some of them I'm not so sure it's going to work for me. But we will give it a go. Whether it stays or whether it goes is another story. But like I said, that box is so rubbish. If I stood it up, it just falls apart. So the last one I'm going to show you is Tarot of the Enchanted Soul by Yasmin Westwood. Huge box. Now this one is something that has been on my radar a while. I'm very into and interested in the journey of the soul. That's always been something that's fascinated me, past life work and all the rest of it, because I believe, you know, the soul goes on forever. It doesn't sort of end when your life ends. So that's always something that I've always believed in. So on the back it says, now there is a tool, there are those who believe in the magic of the soul. Now there is a tool to access that magic and to hear the whispers of your inner spirit. Let the photo collaged images with their blue, green and orange colours set a dreamlike tone of magical faraway places that you imagined as a child. Through using the 78 cards based on the Rider-Waite system, learn to connect to the magic of your soul, not only for personal growth, but to help ground you in times of need. With an accompanying guidebook and self-development, this deck makes a wonderful divination tool for beginners or anyone looking to do inner child work. And that is something that I'm going to be doing a lot more of this winter, in the soul work, so in the child work. So I thought I would get it and see how I get on. And this is a red feather, this one. The cards are big, which I'm not always a fan of, but they have got borders on, and you could, because they've got such big borders and the bottom's only keywords, you could actually, and it wouldn't make no difference to the back, we could cut them down. You would lose the gold edging obviously, but you could cut them down to a lot more handy size card, but we'll see how we go. I don't want to do that till I know if I'm keeping it, but I've not really used this. It is kind of glossy. I haven't really used this. I only got it, I don't know, a couple of weeks ago, I think. I've kind of looked at it and shuffled it, pulled a card here and there, but not really spent any time with it. So it'll be interesting to see. And I haven't been looking into the book either, so it will be interesting to see if this is going to be a deck that I use for what I bought it for, what the intention was to do that deep inner child work. But yeah, I mean, I do like the imagery. I mean, I do quite like the artwork on here, the photo collage. Sometimes I do and sometimes I don't, but I don't mind this deck. It's quite nice. Like I said, it's just a big size of the cards, but so there, that is that. Like I said, I haven't even looked in the book, but it's got a good book. So you've got a colour, and that's about what you get for the minors. I don't know if it's different for the majors. You get a little bit more for the majors. So they get the card there. This is the lovers, and then you get keywords, and you get a bit of a writer. Once upon a time there was an ice queen, her heart had been frozen for years and nobody could thaw it. So there's a bit of a story, then a meaning, then about a person. The lover's person is all about relationships and romance, and then thoughts gives you some things to think about, which sounds pretty good to me. I said you've got beginning of reading and some different things at the start, learning the cards, basic tarot spreads, and you've got 1, 2, 3, 4. You've got quite a lot of, yeah, there's a lot of spreads in here. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to trying this. I'm going to leave this out, I think, and give it a go and try one of them spreads. 16 card general spread there, which is in like a box what I tend to pull my cards as well. So yeah, and there's a 12 card astrological spread, and then there's 7 cards relationships, 10 card Celtic cross, 5 card spread, 4 card love spread, 3 card, and then yeah, so yeah, so that is the Enchanted Soul, Tarot of the Enchanted Soul by Yasmin Westwood. I'm going to leave that out. I'm going to play with that, see how I get on with that. I like the sound of it. I'm hoping it's going to be as good as it sounds. The Margaret Peterson, I'm not sure I'll be keeping. I'll work with that and see how I feel. So far, I'm loving all the oracles that I showed, so I'll be keeping those. So thank you for watching, and if you've got any of these decks, you'll have to let me know how you get on with them and how, you know, whether you've kept them or moved them on, or whether there's something that you're looking to bring into your collection. And thank you for watching. Bye for now.